key plays and winning plays win games in conference play, and Michigan finally got some tonight in a 73-64 win over Penn State that it desperately needed. Down the stretch of the game, I think you saw Caris Levert really pick up the pieces to a game that was seemingly about to slip away after Michigan led by as many as 10 in the second half, only to see a 12-2 run from Penn State erase that lead and maybe start to conjure some memories of what was essentially a second half meltdown at Purdue on Saturday. So the key for tonight's win over Penn State for the Wolverines was finally making some of those plays, and credit to Caris Levert for putting a lot of that on his own shoulders and making a variety of offensive plays down the stretch. There was a little dribble drive and a floater down the lane. There was a jump shot. There were just really pretty plays where he saw open offensive men on his side of the floor and chose to hold on to the ball and go basically make plays. And it's something that's really been missing sorely for Michigan through a lot of the struggles these past 5 or 6 weeks, and losing 5 of their last 7 before tonight. Defensively, more changing defenses from Michigan, I think, would probably be the story of the game there, in terms of being able to limit a Penn State team with a fair amount of options, but one that still relies very heavily on DJ Newbill. Michigan was switching defenses, throwing all kinds of different looks at Penn State, and never really let them get settled there, especially down the stretch when the Nittany Lions really needed some key baskets. After the game, Pat Chambers said that he basically didn't have any answers for why they couldn't produce against that defense, but really the answer is probably the defense itself. They played well. So coming out of this game for Penn State and with a game against Minnesota on the horizon, maybe things could be a little bit better for Michigan, and maybe some better vibes and things that really desperately needed to be found here on what could have been a rough trip to University Park, on a dead building with not a lot of atmosphere, maybe about 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 fans, if that. But Michigan got it done, and they desperately needed it. So now 2-1 in league play, 9-6 overall. They're going to take that record and face Minnesota on Saturday back at Chrysler Center. I'm Brendan Quinn for M Live Media Group. Thanks for watching as always.